Hello friends! NZXT's H200 is by no means a new case, yet as most timeless pieces, it lives on today thanks to an extraordinarily clean design and proper build quality. But is that enough? You would think that H200's Achilles heel in today's small form factor market is its size, and maybe even its layout sort of. At the time of its launch, there were little to no SFF sharks making circles around it. Today, things are different, very different, mainly due to the vertical GPU trend and wide adoption of sandwich layouts. Imagine an H200, it brings an old, functional layout in an extraordinarily beautiful package, a sturdy steel and plastic build that serves the many for a decent price. Now, place it beside the Loque Ghost S1 with a large top hat, a case with an arguably new layout, all steel and aluminium, a premium enclosure that is 30% smaller than the NZXT. This difference in size is significant to say the least, but it comes with a lot of perks, like storage drive space, the possibility of mounting 120mm AIOs for the CPU and GPU, and 2 additional case fans. If you want to go for air cooling, as we did in this build, there is practically no size limitation. Yes, there are cases out there under 20 liters able to satisfy some of the points above, but none comes close to NZXT's price point. For comparison, the N-Case M1, arguably the most versatile and most space-efficient case out there, is 3 times more expensive. Let's get into some specifics. There is no direct airflow intake on the front or the side panels, but the perforated vents on the sides and the front of the case do the job very nicely, and coupled with the vents on the back and top of the case are more than enough to handle business. The PSU shroud is also perforated to aid with airflow, but that feature is limited when using an ATX power supply. Yes, you can go for an ATX PSU, but the case also comes with a pre-installed SFX PSU bracket, so you have the gift of choice. The side panels are mounted with thumb screws, which remain attached once unscrewed, and thus are extraordinarily practical. And oh joy, there is ample room and fittings for cable routing on the back. We also like the characteristic bracket on the motherboard side, which not only looks nice, but is also very practical. It helps hide the cables coming to the front and can be used to mount a reservoir if you want to go for a custom water cooling loop. Onto the build. The motherboard we went for is the X470 Strix from Asus, which accommodates the AMD Ryzen 3700X, 2 16GB modules from Corsair, and 520GB of Samsung Evo storage. Everything is powered by Fractal's Ion 660 Platinum ATX PSU, a standard size PSU that yet again highlights the flexibility of the case. Additional Noctua fans occupy all available slots, ensuring the best possible airflow and temperatures whilst keeping decibels down. All in all, we played with Lara comfortably at 1080p, averaging around 70 frames throughout the benchmark at her highest settings. For science, for fun and for GPU limit testing purposes, we bumped things up to 4K, which looked as splendid as you would imagine, and if you're interested in eye candy only, you could go that route, but we think that an average of 30 frames per second is borderline unplayable. Given the vastly superior cooling capability of the H200, it's not surprising that the temperatures are significantly better than what you would get in, say, a DANI 4. The GPU sat at 45 degrees in 1080p play, while the CPU never got over 55 degrees thanks to the almighty D15. All in all, the H200 still fits beautifully in today's market, bridging the gap between true SFFs and small towers, an entry in the MITX universe. If you prefer smaller cases that are beautiful enough to stay on your desk, but you are not quite ready for the challenges of a true SFF case, you will find this enclosure a great place to start, without compromising on build quality while enjoying a timeless design at an affordable price point. Till next time, stay safe friends!